bienvenido to the next episode of Aquí on the podcast. I am your host, la más pinche chula de todos, MILF Gang. If you don't know, now you know. I am with my host.
Ransum Water, what's up, y'all?
What is up? We do have a special guest in the motherfucking building.
Let's go.
It's Brayan the Barber.
Hey.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Brayan Barber.
Hey, we are bringing our first guest on. Welcome.
I know, I'm excited.
So go ahead, Brian, and tell us who you are, where you came from, all that good stuff.
Well, I'm Brian. I've been cutting hair for the past fucking 14 years now.
Dang.
I was born in El Salvador. My parents brought me here when I was 10 years old, and I've pretty much been here for 18 years now, Denver, Colorado.
Hell yeah.
Whoop.
My second home.
Dang.
My first home, actually.
Okay. All right. So I just want to know, what's a day in a life with a barber look like?
I mean, we pretty much do whatever the fuck we want.
So it's like real flexible.
Yeah, it's real flexible. I mean, the day in the barber, you know, I have a lot of time throughout the day to do as much as I can, as much as I want. I can make my own schedule.
Hell yeah.
I can decide whatever time I want to leave, whatever time I want to come in. So, I mean, it's pretty cool.
And you do appointments only, or you can do walk-ins, or what?
No, at the shop we do walk-ins. I mostly do appointments with my clients, but, you know, we do walk-ins.
Okay. I'm a walk-in person, low-key, even though it shouldn't be, but I'm that person. I've been with
You
my
wait an
barber for
hour?
like 10 years, and I still don't. I just walk in.
But do you wait an hour, or they just show you
Sometimes
love?
I do.
They show you
Sometimes
love?
I do, because they're so busy, but yeah, I should start scheduling something.
All right. So for people who are just, listening and they're not watching, so are you just a barber? Do you own your business? Like, what's the story behind that?
Well, I've been a barber, like I said, for, about 14 years now. I just opened up my own shop last year. So not this past October, the year before. So a little over a year now.
Nice. Yeah, 'cause when I met you, you were cutting hair in your garage.
Correct. Yep.
Those are the best, low
I
key.
was in the garage at home. And that's why my shop is called Brian's Garage now.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We leveled up. Hey, we love to support small businesses, especially brown-owned businesses. I feel like we're not, in the spotlight as much. So I'm happy that you're here with us and we can, grill you a little bit.
I appreciate it.
What's the what's the best part about being a barber that you like?
Like I said, I can pretty much, now with the shop, I can be my own boss. I am my own boss. And I can pretty much make time for whatever I need to do, be at home with the kids, take them, do stuff with them, which before with the, regular job, I wasn't, able to do as much.
I see. So being a barber, I know that there's more that comes to it because it goes down at the barbershop. Okay, this is where all the fucking cheeseman comes. All, 'cause you're a therapist, you're a homeboy, you're a brother, like you're a wise man. So like, can you share any kind of, memorable experiences you've had with a client?
Man, I had a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of good stuff too. I mean, I get clients all the time who just want to come in, and I got a few clients actually that don't even want the haircut as much. They don't get a crazy haircut like other people do, you know what I'm saying? But they come in just to talk to me, and I've
They want to kick it.
I've had clients even tell me, "Hey, bro, schedule me for not 30 minutes, but schedule me for a whole hour. I'll pay for the two haircuts," because they want to come in and they want to talk with me and pretty much let it
That's
all
dope.
out.
That's
You know what I
so
mean?
damn. All
Yeah.
right, therapist Brian.
Oh my god! I this might be a little off, but like when my barber cuts my hair, I don't like to talk. Just cut my hair. It's just
For
how I
real?
am. Yeah, it's just how I am. But like my barber, he especially he'll talk to me and he's buzzing right next to my ear. I don't hear shit. I'll hear zzzz. And he's like, "You feel me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, bro."
Shut
No, but like he really be. I can't do it.
But see, that's the thing with as a barber, you gotta connect with your people, connect with your clients. So some people don't want to hear you, bro. Some people do want to hear you. You know
How
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
know though?
I mean, you get to know your clients throughout the time. You cut them the first time, and it should be something that comes naturally to you. You you talk to them once or twice and they're not very responsive, then you should know they're there to get a haircut and not talk.
Yeah.
And you can probably feel the vibe.
Yeah, you
When
can
they
feel
walk
it.
in, you could tell somebody who's like very jolly, like, "Hey, what's up, man? How's your day?" Then let's like getting in an Uber. Sometimes people want to talk, some people don't want to.
Exactly. Some people walk in, they're high as fuck, and they don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever fucked up on anyone's hair?
Have I fucked up somebody's? Oof. Yeah, many times actually.
And what do you
For
do? Like,
real?
what do you do when you fuck up? Like, is
Dang.
it a free cut or like do you
No,
like?
so I
It's
always
not a free cut. Shit, you
no.
got me
Well, hold
fucked
on.
up.
I always try to fix it before anything. That's the thing. I'll try to fix it, and if it, I think in the 14 years that I've been cutting, maybe once or twice, I wasn't able to fix it, and I would let them know, hey, you know what, it's on me, and my bad. This is why I fucked up. You know what I mean? But I
Dang.
try not to.
Because there be people that want a certain like I know there's a lot of people that want a certain haircut that they found on the internet and they want that, but like honestly, like your hair don't work like that sometimes.
See, and that's the thing. Like when a client comes in with wavy ass hair or curly ass hair, and then they want some spiky shit or something that's not fucking
It's not gonna
possible.
happen.
I let them know right off the bat, hey, it's not gonna work. You know what I mean?
No, I like
Or
that.
vice versa. Somebody comes in with straight ass hair and they want some curls or whatever. I'm like, hey man, be realistic.
No, because I see a lot of people they want this, and I'm like, how? That's like people's heads are shaped different, bro. Like
Yeah.
straight up, like you never know. Shit, I've seen a lot of customers pissed off, and I'd be like, well,
Me.
it's your head's
Mm-hmm.
built
Well, it's
different.
not even me, bro, because I'm a single mom, right? You'd think the dad would do this, but I do such a great job at both fucking
Hey.
roles that I get to fucking, I choose the
Take a
barber.
fucking bow right
Hey,
now.
bitch.
Hey, not a
Yeah.
curtsy. It's like
I'm a lady. No, but so I've like put barbershops on blast because like they fucked up his hair and they just like don't have the patience. And like me and him, I didn't even like him in the beginning because this fool's like he don't
Damn.
respond. No, he don't respond. And I was like,
he's
fuck.
a busy man.
I know. Yeah, because he has fucking a lot of other businesses too. But I was like, motherfucker, like you gotta treat everybody like that's one thing. When I went into his garage, like he was on time, and I hate fucking people who are late. I'm like, I already don't want to be here. I'm already doing somebody else's job, and you better fucking make my son look crispy as fuck, or it's over because the power of the internet. Like it's done.
I've had some messed up haircuts. I tried to cut my hair one time. I went camping and I was like, I kept having dreams. I got a fresh fade. It was bad. I was like, I need to cut my hair. I came back from camping. I tried to cut my hair. I did good on this side, on the left side, because no, I did good on the right side because I'm right-handed. Then when it got to the left, I got fucked up. It took 3 people to fix my haircut. It was the highest fade. I'll pull a pic of y'all be like, what the fuck? But nah, that's crazy. I should have just been
She all got a
patient and
7
waited.
head.
I think it was a 9, I think.
Oh damn!
Watch, I'll pull it up. It was bad.
I believe it.
Shit.
All right, Brian. So go ahead and walk us through your shop. So where is it located? How many chairs do you got? And
So right now the shop it's located off of East Colfax, right off of Roseland and Colfax, maybe a block, 2 blocks right before you hit Quebec. If you're going down Colfax towards downtown, that's where it's located at. What else did you?
I'm gonna go walk in your shop. Like, how many barbers are there?
Oh, so right now I got 3 barbers and me, so it's 4 of us in total. I do have the capacity to be able to have 7 barbers in there plus me, so 8 barbers in total.
Hey, if you guys want a job, hit him up.
Yeah.
How do you decide though, like who's worthy enough to like work for you?
Well, usually, there's a lot of people who come in and ask me for a job. I usually look at their work, not just pictures. I'll look at pictures, videos if they got, because there's barbers who record themselves. I got a barber who records himself all the time, doing cuts, and I think that's great because you can show the whole process. You know what I'm saying?
Not you. I'm
But-
telling her to hit record
but
because it's not recording.
But
Oh,
at the
it
same
sounds-
time, I do like seeing them cut in person. So if they can bring a person in or maybe a friend or two, then that's even better.
Right. How come you don't got no lesbian barbers in there though? Hey,
Well, I
you're making
mean,
ransom over here.
I know.
Hey, I wish I could cut hair.
I don't know a lot of lesbians that cut hair, honestly.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
I know one girl. I know one. Shout out to Yachty. She fire. I haven't got my hair cut by her, but she fires fuck. That's the only girl I really know who could cut hair. But other than that, from
Shit, I mean, I know a girl who I follow on Instagram, and she's all fucking famous now. She even makes clippers and all kinds of bullshit.
Damn.
She's in L.A. She's a great fucking barber, and I actually flew out to L.A. a few years ago, and I remember I hit her up, but her prices were through the fucking roof.
Like
I
what?
think.
Well, let's
Like
go ahead.
$200
For a fade?
for a deposit, and
Oh,
her haircuts were like
shit.
$250. Yeah.
Was
Is
she
that
a
worth
mobile?
it, bro?
Is she a
Fuck.
mobile barber?
No, she's not a mobile barber, but she's like all famous now or whatever.
hot.
Would you do it?
Shit.
Would you do that? Pay 200?
Me?
Yeah. So
If I had
200
the
deposit
bread.
and then 200 get a fade. Fuck
If
no,
I
I
had the
wouldn't.
bread, if I had the bread.
Does that come with a bad bitch sit on my lap while you cut my
Well,
hair and
duh,
rubs my
yeah.
neck at the same time? Like,
Fucking sucks your tit while you do it.
whoa. I got a question for you. Do you have anyone at your barbershop, like, that's learning?
No, I actually had my little cousin. He was learning for a minute, but the problem with him was he's still young, so he was trying a lot of different stuff, playing football,
Responsibilities
doing
and stuff,
in
yeah.
school. So he would only come in once in a while, and it's fine. I get it. I'd rather have him doing all that shit than
Like, he's
not
supposed to
doing
be
anything
it.
at all. Exactly. But I tried to teach him for a while. He wasn't really coming in as much as he needed to learn, and it was just gonna take longer than the usual.
I feel you. 'Cause I go into barbershops and there's always that one dude with the cape, but no one goes to him and he just whips it. Like, come here, I got you. And one time I waited and I was like, fuck. I went to him. I was in a rush.
Ooh, well said.
That fool cut my hair like he kept cutting and cutting like he was shaving my scalp at the moment. Like,
Oh, no.
I never went back again. And that was the most expensive haircut I got. It was like $50.
To fuck it
Damn.
up.
That was in the east side, right there by East High School. I was like, nah, never again, though, never again.
Well, what are the challenges that you face as a barber? Like, do your homies go in there and like expect you to just fucking like cut the line or free cuts? Like, what are some of those challenges you face?
I'm about to put a lot of clients. I'm about to.
Oh, don't
pretty
make them
much-
mad, bro.
Damn.
Don't make 'em mad.
Yeah,
Shit.
well,
Hey, if you know, now
I
you
got
know.
a lot of clients who, I've been cutting up for, I don't know, 10 years, 12 years. People who started with me when, when I was learning, when I was
You have writers.
starting exactly. And most of those people are loyal, but I do have some people who, they think because of that whole process that they trusted me enough for me to learn and do all that. Now they want to come in and say, hey, bro, cut my hair, do my beard, but I'm only paying for a cut. I ain't paying for the beard. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll come in and be like, hey, bro, and expect me to take him in. Oh, well, I've been coming to you every week for the past, I don't know, 8 years now. And it's like, yeah, you've been coming every week, but how am I supposed to know you're going to come in on a Friday or Saturday? You know what I'm saying? So, and they expect me to be ready when they want to come in.
Ugh.
And I just can't do that.
How you deal with that though? Are you like, nah, homie, I can't? Like,
I
what
mean,
do you say?
I try to get everybody in, and a lot of my clients know that. They know that I try. I'll even stay past, the closing time. I've stayed at my
'cause you're
shop
there at, like
9,
10.
9:30, 10 at night. I open at 10 in the morning. I've gone in at 7 a.m. before to try to get everybody in. I mean, I'm flexible with my clients. I try to get them in.
See.
Ain't
Yeah,
that some shit?
cause I know, cause I'm like he always like if he can't cut my son's hair, then he's like he passes me to somebody else, and I'm like, Brian. I was like, are you sure they know what the fuck they're doing? He's like, I swear, if you don't like it, like don't worry, cause he knows, bro. Like I get in their ass, cause I'm like, this is my baby, and like. There's a lot of single moms I feel like that are your clients too, and they want their kids looking crispy. So if they don't like the cut, I'm like, I ain't never coming back, and I'm fucking someone up.
How you deal with the no call, no shows when they schedule and they just don't show up? Do you give them a warning at first, or do they keep repeating it? You just cut them off?
Cut them
No,
off.
you know what? I see that shit every week. You'll be surprised.
Damn,
of how much
communication
people
is
do.
key.
And I'm cool with people telling me an hour before their appointment, hey, bro, I ain't gonna make it, so that way I can call somebody else who's already waiting who didn't
Right.
get an appointment, and I could let them know. But if you don't tell me, you don't text me, you
It's
don't
mess
call
with your
me.
money.
Exactly. So I let it slide maybe once, maybe twice. But if you keep doing that shit, I will ignore your messages. I will ignore your calls.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
You know what I mean? I'll let you go a whole month without getting a haircut. You can go somewhere else.
Communication is key. I just feel like that's not. Where's the respect?
Yep.
Like,
I
speak
agree.
up, say something. Damn, that's crazy.
Well, that goes hand in hand. What if they're like, 'cause when they book through, your appointment, do they have to pay like your deposit?
No,
No.
that's something that I actually been looking forward to doing. Maybe this year I will.
Yeah.
But I've had other people who miss an appointment, and I had a guy, one of my clients. He doesn't even live in Denver. He lives in Miami. He comes to Denver. Once a month or so. He comes to get a haircut by me every time he's in town. Right before he leaves, he'll go get another cut. I've had a few times where he's, called me and said, "Hey man, I'm not gonna make it today, but don't worry about it. I already sent you $40. For example, on your Zelle, you already got him in because I missed the appointment."
Right.
And that's kind of cool.
So what if he was to tell you, "Hey, bro, your prices are too high"? What do you say to that?
I mean, he could go find a cheaper barber
What's your prices
and then
though?
come back.
Yeah.
What are your prices?
I mean, I'm pretty cheap. My prices are $30 per cut, 40 with the beard.
Damn.
To me, that's cheap.
Do you do lineups and stuff
Do
too?
you
do
Does
your
that
own cut?
cost too?
Well, yeah, I mean, I include everything. The only thing I do charge extra for, designs. You want to wax your face. You want to wax your ears.
You
I
wax
got
that
people
ass?
who no.
Hey, dudes are hairy as fuck. Y'all nasty.
That's crazy. Well,
I had to ask.
I just asked. Do you do mobile cuts? You go to
No,
people?
I
Or
don't
did you
like
did
doing
you during COVID? Like, did COVID make you come up or something?
No, because I was cutting hair at home in my garage, so I actually had people come to me.
Damn, I should have hit you up.
But
back
I
then.
don't like doing house calls because of the whole. People don't want to pay for it. People have asked me for, "Hey, how much would you charge me for a house call?" I said, $100.
That's what they were for COVID. Was
$100,
$100.
$120. Well, why so much? Well, because I got to go to my shop, pick up my equipment,
Use
then
your
drive
gas.
to you, and then set up my things
And then
at your
clean it
place,
up.
and then cut you up, and then clean, and then pick up all my stuff, and then go back to the shop and drop it off. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's an automatic. Like you should already know though.
The
If
cut
they
is gonna
ask
take
you-
an hour. My bad, I didn't.
You're good. You're good.
The cut's not gonna take more than an hour, but picking everything up, dropping it off, driving back and forth. You're talking about 2-3 hours.
Yeah, I let my hair grow out. I was like, nope, I can't. I'm not doing it. But
No.
that's cool. I mean, I think prices definitely went up more than ever. I used to pay like $15 for a fade, tip a 5.
When
pay
I started
20.
cutting hair, we were charging $10 a cut.
Shit, I miss those days.
And-
I think it's not even my hair.
I just saw a place on Alameda where they're charging like $12 for a fade, and I honestly I don't. I was like,
Don't
shit.
trust it.
Yeah,
No.
exactly what I said. I was like, we always drive by. I'm like, who needs a cut?
Not even Walmart charges that anymore.
Damn, I be
Fucking
forgetting
great
the
clips.
malls and Walmart do have a
Yeah.
fucking hair place, huh?
Yeah.
Who does that? I'm going to Walmart to get a fade.
Hey, don't be broke. Don't be cheap with your haircuts. Fuck.
I'm cheap as fuck. I don't give a fuck.
For real, you're cheap. Is it
My
worth
my
it?
barber, look at me. So I've been getting a taper
Mine,
though.
don't
It's
look at her.
cheaper now 'cause I get a taper. I'm not cutting everything off no more. But my eyebrows were $13, and I was pissed she didn't tell me the prices raised. She should have. And then when I got a fade, it was probably like $20.
See, but we got a special at the shop, and everybody can hear this out. $25 for walk-ins and all new clients.
So yeah, then
So
not,
if you-
guess where I'm
so
going next
If
week.
you don't make an appointment and you just walk in to whoever's available, $25.
Do
And I
they-
guarantee you, all my barbers will get you right.
Do they need to go online to do an appointment, or can they call it
No.
in, or what?
I mean,
said
you
walk in.
walk.
I know, but to do an appointment though,
I mean, you can call me.
'cause some people just like
You don't answer.
some people do it online.
Yeah, and I need to do that. I need to, make my own website and all that.
I have trust issues. It's just hard.
It is, dude. It's your barber. It's your hair. That's like your signature, especially for dudes. Yeah, Brian gets you right. He gets you from a 3 to a 10.
And that's
Yeah.
true. That's
Solid.
true. I be looking a mess, and then once I get a little taper, a little cut, game's over. I have 3 girlfriends, 4 bitches, 3 boos, a new wife, and my ex is calling me. No, but for your barber makes you. You're right, Katie. The barber makes
That's
it.
true.
Like Lil Wayne says, I could turn the 2 into an 8. Like
Yeah.
facts.
I had a dude tell me the other, a few weeks ago. He said, "Hey, bro, if you ain't cutting my hair, I'm not getting married." And his wedding was coming up,
Damn.
and the dude was serious. He was not getting married, and I said, "Cut him up."
Damn.
Dang. He's
No.
all fucking all gay for you. He's like, "Come on, Brian, I'll suck you off, bro."
He's like, "Can
Get
you
me right?
Can
Come
you
on."
stand over me and cut my bangs? Nah. Well, that's how girls think. They're like, you love your barber more than me. Like,
I know.
you
Hey,
wouldn't love me if it wasn't for my barber, bitch.
You probably wouldn't have talked to me if it
Yeah.
wasn't for my barber.
Shit. Do you like my barber, bitch?
That's the wingman right there. Hey, cheat on your girl or cheat on your barber?
After you get a
Oh.
haircut,
You'd
you're
be
just
surprised with all the answers. Like, yeah, I mean, I ask my clients all the time, cheat on your girl, cheat on your barber, and I mean,
I'm
you don't,
cheating on my girl.
you do not want to
Yeah.
know.
All y'all hoe ass dudes.
I'm
out
being real.
there.
I'm gonna cheat on my girl. Get the fuck. And you can you tell when people go to another barber and come back to you?
Can I tell them?
Yeah.
No,
No,
can
can
you
you tell like when?
Oh, I could definitely, yeah.
Because my barber knows when I cheat. And he's like,
Oh, yeah.
you're not even. Your hair's not even
I
layered
know.
right. I'm like, gee.
I mean,
Call me out.
as barbers, we see different things that other people wouldn't be able to see. You know what I'm saying? You're not just a lineup, from the way you fade it to the way that person walks in. You can tell how your haircut's supposed to grow versus how it grew. And right away, you can tell, I didn't do that shit.
Yeah, not fair. What's the number? What do you think the top haircut was of 2023?
The fucking Edgar.
Hey,
Hey,
wait.
we were talking about it with my barbers today. We were talking about that shit. I hate that fucking hair.
What?
Do you?
Okay, so
I
that's
hate it.
No
corny. to you?
quemaca.
I mean, I do them. I do them all the time, but I hate it. I
Why?
hate doing that haircut because
It's pretty much a taper, right?
yeah, it is. But you see now with
How
now-
do they ask for the Edgar cut?
see? Okay, so that's the thing. That's why I hate it. That's why I hate it.
Go ahead.
There's
Put us
okay,
on
so
game. Put us on game.
there's kids that will be on fucking TikTok, Instagram, whatever. They see videos and they automatically think what they want. You know what I mean? And like I was telling my barbers earlier, I remember 10 years ago, you used to walk in, hey, what kind of fade do you want? Low fade, mid fade, high fade. That was it. That was it. You know what I mean? It wasn't that hard. Now you got kids walking in, hey, bro, can I get a burst fade, but do a mid fade on the sides and then do a low taper in the back, but then do a triangle and do this and do it this? I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you
You're like,
talking
show me a
about?
picture. Show me a picture.
I mean, am I cutting your hair or are you cutting your own fucking hair? You know?
Fuck.
And I hate it. I hate doing those Edgars. I hate it.
That's 2022.
I mean,
or
don't get me
23.
wrong. I do it, and I do a hell of a good job, but
That's the number one.
I
huh?
hate it.
Damn. Do you cut girl hair too?
I can, yeah.
That
Like
seems
girl
hard.
hair, like my hair, or like Ransom's hair.
No,
Like
your
your
hair.
hair.
Ah, okay.
I can, yeah.
Shit, you ain't touching my shit. But it's like the same thing for girls. When we go to the nail shop, I don't want to touch my nails. Like, no.
See, I had my client the other day walk in with his new girlfriend, and obviously I'm not gonna say who it is, but if he hears this, he'll know. He walked in with his girlfriend, and he asked me to cut his girlfriend's hair. I said, yeah, man, I can cut her hair. At first, she was kind of,
Oh.
she
fuck.
didn't look like she wanted to trust
Dun,
me.
dun, dun.
But I ended up cutting her hair. I just trimmed it a little bit. She was happy as shit with it.
Yeah.
She told me that same day she was happy. And then a week later when he came back, 'cause he's a weekly customer, then when he came back, he told me, hey, she's happy with it. And that makes me happy.
Shit.
That's cool.
So is it the quality of the clippers, or do you feel like it's the barber that makes the cut?
Es el indio, no la flecha. You ever heard that?
Go
What's
ahead
that
and tell,
mean?
Yeah, tell
What's
Ransom
that
what it
mean?
means.
I mean, I could go to Walmart and buy some regular $20 clippers, and I'll give you a good fade.
For real?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I've been seeing this gold clipper on TikTok where it cuts sick with it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The tools do matter because you don't want to be struggling. If a tool is going to make a job easier for you, obviously you want to buy it.
right.
You know what I mean? You want to get the better tools. But at
You
the
know what
same
you know
time,
what
you know
you're
what
doing.
you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That's kind of
See. Well, okay, so we know your shop is in the hood. It's on Colfax. There are things that go down in that hood. I need you to share some of that craziness. What's like the craziest thing you've seen, the craziest customer, like what?
I mean, talking Colfax,
Yeah.
right off the bat, Colfax. The name. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Colfax.
yeah, exactly. Man, I could go on and on for days telling you shit we seen, shit we heard. Just the other day, we seen a pregnant prostitute. Like,
Damn.
that's not the surprising part. The thing that got me was she was the one getting picked up the most.
For real?
She got
How do you
picked
know?
up because there was like 4 girls in that, in every corner, and she got picked up like 4 times that day, and the other girls only got picked up once or twice.
Hey, describe us for her. What she look like?
I mean,
Is she white, Mexican, black?
she was white. She had red hair. She was pregnant.
Was it like pink dress, fucking
No,
thigh high boots? What was she
She
wearing?
had leggings.
Was she
and
raggedy?
She
you
had
fuck?
leggings. She had leggings, and her stomach was like,
Oh, like
Boom.
about to pop.
yeah, like she was like at least 7 months pregnant.
Damn.
Yeah. And
That
she was
pussy.
getting picked up left and right.
Fucking A. Hey,
Oh my
you
god.
gotta get it how you live, player.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Okay, well, so your clients come in, they share their stories. Like, what do you feel like you're always giving them like wisdom on? Like, is there like a pattern that you see that you're like, hey, maybe you should do this? Like, what?
I mean, I know all my clients. Some people want to come in and talk about sports. Some people want to come in and tell me how their weekend went, how fucked up they got. Other people want to come in and tell me, hey, I met this new girl. I'm starting to date her. I'm saying love advice
What's some
pretty
wild
much.
shit though? They be telling you like, damn, bro, I got chlamydia from this bitch.
No. You don't
I
want to
wanna
know. I mean,
I want to hear it. The
fuck,
people
man.
want to hear
Okay,
it.
so there's this lady. And a few months ago, she came into the shop with a dude that I know, and she was looking for a haircut for her kid. I said, yeah, whatever. We ended up cutting her kid up. She liked the shit out of the haircut. She said, I'll be back. Next week, she came in with, I think it was her daughter or whatever. She didn't come in with the dude that I knew anymore, and the dude never came back for a haircut either, so I thought it was right off the bat. It's kind of weird. Whatever. About a month later, she comes in with a whole different dude, and I go, oh, okay, then, that makes sense. She's not with the dude anymore. She's over here up on dude. They're, pretty much getting it on while their kid is getting a fucking haircut.
They're fucking in the
So
shop.
I said, okay, whatever, that's cool. They can do their thing.
Yeah.
About a week later, she comes in with a whole different kid and with a whole different dude, and she goes, hey, can you call my boyfriend up? I said, what the fuck? I said,
Yeah, she was fucking.
I said, yeah, I
thugging
could.
with her out.
I'm like, yeah, I could cut your boyfriend up, whatever. And then about a week or two later, she came back with the other dude had
she
originally, brought her kid.
She went from 1 to 2 and
So
then 2 to 1.
man, I seen her come in with like 4 different dudes. But I mean, it's cool. You can bring all your side dudes to my show. You can bring your side dude, your husband, your Sancho, whatever. We'll cut him up.
I don't bring no one. I don't bring no one.
I got a promotion that's 24/7 for anybody who wants to come into my shop. For any ladies, you bring your husband, it's $30. You bring your boyfriend, it's $30. If you can make it work and bring both of them in together, I'll cut them up for free.
Hey! You hear that, ladies?
Hey, Brian, you messy.
Probably, yeah. What the fuck?
Hey, this is my cousin. This is my.
This is my first
I'm here for
cousin.
that deal.
Is there any cuts or like customers you refuse to do?
Yeah, I mean, don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect my shop. That's all I'm gonna ask you for.
Someone still went there?
You break those rules, you gotta get the fuck out of my shop or never come back.
So you banned people before?
Why?
Send
Or you
people like
can.
that. The other day, we had a dude from I think he said Israel. I don't know what he said.
But it wasn't from here.
No, but the dude didn't speak a fucking word in English when he came in. He was speaking in another language, and I'm trying to communicate with him. He's not saying anything. He shows us a picture, and I'm like, okay, cool. One of my barbers was doing it. And then mid through the haircut, he goes, oh, no, too short. I said, bro, now you fucking speak English?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
What the fuck? So I asked him, I'm like, hey, man, what do you want? He explains to me, well, I didn't want it this short, this and that. I'm like, bro, I got you. So I take over as a shop owner. I'm trying to,
Please the customer.
please him. Exactly. So, I take over. I start cutting his hair. I'm trying to get him right. He calls somebody on the phone. The other person's over here, telling me, hey, bro, well, just get him looking right. That's all that matters to him or whatever.
Hey, she's blowing.
So I'm having a dragon
And,
conversation over here.
And we're trying to do our best, but the whole time the dude's just being disrespectful as fuck. He's just being disrespectful. He said something about him being special forces or whatever. One of my barbers actually told him once he said, that comment about him being special forces. He goes, oh, so you in the army or something? He goes, no, army no good. Special forces, and pulls out a fucking picture of him somewhere in the fucking desert with
With a big old
with
pistol.
no with the
banger?
Talibans.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so I was like, bro.
hey, you gotta be careful with those.
I
He
was
had
like,
his
bro,
own goons.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, just
Yeah,
go.
He has a bomb in his pants.
Just
Watch
go,
out.
bro. I'm like, just fucking go.
Has anybody fought in your shop? Any
Have they
beef?
fought in my shop? No.
People respect
Not
you
in
enough
my
to know.
shop, but when I started cutting hair a few years, 14 years ago, I still cut that guy up to this day. I still cut him up. But I remember I was learning from the dude that showed me how to cut hair. And one of the dudes was waiting in the waiting room to get a cut. And another dude walked in. They looked at each other, and they both went, let's go outside. The other dude knocked his head. They went outside, and they got fucked up.
Dang.
And they both got arrested.
World star.
The
Oh,
dude
bro.
still comes to my shop to this day. One of
The
them.
winner still comes and gets faded
Yeah.
up. Hey, that's crazy. When I go to my barbershop, I never think I see something crazy, but I've seen some crazy shit. I've seen people like one time I was sitting in the chair and this one guy like pulled a gun and I was like, I'll shoot you, and I was like, well, chill. I'm right next to him. Like, chill.
Oh my.
Yeah,
God.
that shit happened. That was right there in the Brentwood. It's if you know the Brentwood, you know.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, but that's why I asked, cause like, shit, you just now, it's sad to
Fuck
say
no.
nowadays, that's how it be, but shouldn't be like that. But
Yeah.
I mean,
It's always been like that, though. I mean,
That's crazy.
a few years ago, actually, when I was learning how to cut hair, I remember I was still young. There used to be a tobacco shop right across the street from where we were cutting hair, and that tobacco shop got robbed. Three dudes came in, and they tried to rob him. The dude, I knew the owner of that tobacco shop. He used to carry a 357 all the time, and the other dude was strapped too. And I remember I was chilling outside in the porch because at the shop, it was like a little house, and he had a porch outside or whatever, but it was an actual shop. It was just built like a house. And I remember,
Brian's.
sorry, Ryan.
Sorry, guys.
and
Oh,
I
right.
remember going outside, and I seen everything go down. I mean, I heard gunshots. So immediately I thought about going back inside, but I wanted it. The cheese man, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to
He wanted
see
the story.
everything.
Just me.
So I hear gunshots. Two of the dudes come out running. I seen three of them go in. Two of them came back. So right off the bat, that doesn't look fucking good. The owner came out, shot both of them outside right in front of me.
Damn.
Gee, that sounds like a 50 Cent story.
That's fucking
I went
hardcore.
inside. The fucking cops came in hours later
Oh, no.
asking if we seen anything. Luckily back, 13, 14 years ago, you didn't have that many rings or ring cameras or whatever.
Yeah.
No, definitely,
So
definitely not.
They asked me, did you see anything? Nope. I didn't see anything.
That's crazy.
Because even if you did, you gotta protect yourself
Yeah.
because there's just so much more to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn, what time did that go down? Like what time in the
It's
night?
like, no, it was during the day.
Oh,
like
fuck.
3 p.m.
Hey, was
Oh
this in
my-
Aurora?
Yeah.
Was it Aurora?
No, Colfax.
Inglewood?
Kind of close to my shop.
Colfax?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
By Yosemite, kind of.
Where's that? Is that like? Wait, hold on,
East
time out. That's
Colfax.
like east, right?
East Colfax,
Colfax.
yep.
Or that one strip club you were talking about where you
Fridays?
saw the one-legged strip.
Fridays or Saturdays?
Saturday.
Saturdays.
She went back a day.
Dude,
That's exactly
you
where.
can still drive by that shit. It's still closed down and fenced off.
There's some apartments now there.
Shit, whatever. That's just
Hey, that's her favorite
any,
strip.
hey, nah, fuck no, hell nah. I want that I turned 18 and that shit was crazy. Y'all listen to that podcast because that shit was wild, bro.
I love it. I love it. Well, I like how it's like different for you guys. 'Cause for me, when I go into the barbershop, it's straight like fucking, I'm getting eye fucked. And everyone's like, they know. I feel, 'cause I bring off that energy. I'm like, if you fuck my kid up, I'm fucking someone. But I don't have that problem no more. Brian fucking cleared the air. And even then, when he can't, he always compensates me. So if you guys need a good ass barber, you guys need to check his shop out. Like he said, it's on Colfax and Roslyn.
Roslyn, yep.
But
Hell yeah.
it's
You want the
smoking.
I'm gonna
exact,
check
you want
it.
the exact address? I'll give you the
Yeah,
exact.
go ahead. Shout
So
him
the
out.
exact address is 7501 East Colfax Avenue, Denver, Colorado, 80220.
Hey,
I'm gonna be there. You got me? I'm
I
gonna
got
show up.
you.
Say you
And
want
all your
the
people
pod.
are
I got
good.
you.
I can trust your boys cutting if
Yes.
you ain't there.
I can vouch. Yes.
Good, cause I love my barber, but change is good,
Yeah.
right? Do you do razor cuts too?
There what?
Do you do the razor cuts?
I do everything.
Because
You'll be
there's a
surprised what I do.
every shop I went to, they won't razor cut. They're
You-
scared.
No, you.
I love that
You'll be
shit.
surprised
That-
with what I can do.
The
And
razor shape makes it look good. May grow back quick, but
I could do some crazy designs too.
For real?
Yeah.
shit, I'm trying to learn how to razor cut myself. Fuck that. I'll line myself up. I've been trying, but I'm not trying to fucking bleed out and fucking because that shit's sharp, bro. For real. No. But
wow.
but I'll be there though. I got a bunch of people who need new barbers.
Hey,
No,
send them my
cool.
way.
Yeah, send them.
Remember, new clients, $25 cuts
You hear
for the
that, guys?
first time.
Y'all fucking hear that? Let's go.
Yeah. So like being one of your customers, I feel like you don't market yourself as much. I know that I made a video for you. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on my TikTok, MILF Gang 720303. Just so you guys can see how cold he is with it. But your business is really like word of mouth. Like you promote a little bit here and there. Do you think that's gonna change this year? Or?
I mean, I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to promote way more. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it going, so to where everybody can see. If not, if last year 1,000 people seen it, this year I want 10,000 people to see it.
Oh,
And
hell yeah.
yeah, you got the technology now.
Oh, yeah.
Like now it's crazy. Like
and it's free.
yeah. And it's on your phone, you know what I'm saying? Like we got like these $1,200-$1,500 phones.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed.
No, but I feel like you do a good job. That's how I found you, 'cause somebody else was like, "Hey, go check him out. Hey, you need a barber. This is what it is." So it's very like you're a reputable source. Like he's good. Promise. He ain't gonna fuck your shit up.
I just think it feels good to go into a barbershop and they recognize you. Even if they're busy, they're like, hey, yo, we'll be right with you. You know? Or they talk to
Exactly.
you. I hate not being acknowledged. Like, it's just so rude.
Yeah, I came in.
I be telling people hi and they don't acknowledge me and I have to say it again, like, hello. And they're like, oh, hi. And,
See, and I've been doing this for too long now, and even one of the barbers that I recently hired at the shop, now I see his clients walk in, and I shit you now, I've seen maybe 4 or 5 clients that I knew from years ago that I didn't lose because of me cutting bad hair. I lost them for whatever reason. I got another job because I did other jobs, in this past few years. Or either that, or either they moved somewhere and the other barber shop was closer. So now the dude, I mean, when he came into my shop and asked me for a job, now I seen his people walk in, and I've seen like 3 or 4 people that I used to cut up years ago, and right away they see me, they're like, "Oh, what's up, Brian? I didn't know you were here." I'm like, yeah.
Do you feel bad? Do you feel bad, like, when like, you're too busy and your clients go to your boy, to anybody else in the shop? Does that bother you guys or no? It's all love.
I trust my barbers. The only thing that will get me upset, which hasn't happened, and I don't hope it will happen, is if I give my other barber a client and then they fuck it up, because then that makes me look bad.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I
'Cause
trust
you
him.
worded
I
it.
trust him now.
Ooh, I'm one of those, so he knows. I'll be on that. I'm like,
I think
motherfucker.
that's with anybody though. But because when I go to my barber shop, he be so busy. He try to hand me off to like his other people, but I'll be like,
Mm-mm.
"Are they good though?"
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I only let 2 of them do my eyebrows. That's it, and like 2 of them cut my hair. But none of them, like I say, my main barber, he'll line me up, sig with it with the razor, and everybody else is scared. So it'd be tough sometimes.
Well, now you
I
know
be
where to
trying to
go.
leave. I be trying to leave, and every time I leave, I regret it. I get fucked up.
No.
I do. I really
Hey,
do.
We got you.
Yeah, we got Brian here now.
Come in, I'll hook you up.
It'd be hard. Trust issues.
I'll personally hook you up.
Nah, I'll be there. I got shit.
'Cause he got you. He got your Sanchos. He got your husbands, brothers, cousins, primos, all
Whoever.
that. Pull
Bring
the
your
circle.
dogs.
I know my dogs.
That's fucking funny.
Oh shit, Brayan the Barber. Let's go ahead and end this on a positive note. Like, what advice can you leave these young new barbers just starting out? Like, what can you tell them that you wish you knew?
I mean, it's a hard process. I will say just trust the process. Don't give up. There's going to be days where you feel like you're doing good and, you're getting better at it. And then from a snap of a finger, you fuck it all up. You do a bad haircut or your client didn't come back. It will happen.
It happens.
And you can't give up just because of that. So I will say just trust the process and keep on going. Keep on moving forward.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah.
fuck up, and that's how you
It's-
learn. You ain't. If
It's
yours
like
is
everything
perfect,
else. You
learn.
can learn something in a few days and expect it to, to give you something right away. I mean, you gotta keep trying.
Especially
every
if
day.
it's bad.
I'm
shit.
still learning. I think I'm still learning to this day.
And you won't learn unless you mess up. I
Yep.
mess up and I'd be like, I won't do that again. Shit. You know, that shit's,
Ooh.
hair's not for life though, but
Exactly. We're human.
yeah.
We get it. We get it. And don't let that one fucked up customer shit on your whole day. Just let it
Yeah,
go.
no.
Because it happens. Shoot
And
me.
there's clients who will walk in and just be dicks and make you feel like
Yeah.
a bad person.
Like
and
they're
then,
entitled.
and then you
Yeah.
go home, because he's happened to me, and then you go home and you think about your whole day, and you think about your whole career, and you're like, man, do I
That
really
one
want to keep doing
motherfucker.
do
That
I
one-
really want to keep doing this? And then you wake up the next morning, and you're like, you know what, fuck him. He's the problem. I ain't the fucking problem.
And I ain't cut his hair again, bitch.
Hey. Bitch.
Oh, hell no,
What's
not
my
for you.
favorite word?
Y'all need to respect your barbers, man. They're the ones turning you, like she said, to
I'm
a
telling
2 to
you.
an 8.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Well, thank you for joining us at
Appreciate
the
it.
motherfucking Aquí Amando podcast. Shout out to our fucking official sponsor, Be Good Dispensaries.
You're.
Hey, it's fucking hot in here.
I'm high as fuck.
I know, goddamn. Where me and Brian are contact fucking high. No, they got the most potent motherfucking high quality cannabis, so you guys need to pull up. It's off of Broadway in Hampton. You can't miss it. Be Good Dispensaries.
You're. Let's go.
And until next time, I'm your host, Chula motherfucking G. Go follow our Instagram at Aquí Amando Podcast, AQUE. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I always see that shit. I always do that at the
Goddamn,
end. Hey,
She
y'all.
don't want to leave.
Hey, but everyone who listens will be laughing at my dumb ass. But you know who it is, the one and only Ransum Warner. Follow me on Instagram, Ransum ate her. Hey, you know what it is.
Hey, Brian, shout them out. Tell them where they can find you.
Hey, shout out to you guys. You guys can find me on Instagram, or actually, yeah, both Instagram and Facebook, Brian's Garage. Look for the page to all my clients listening to this, because I know you will. Because if you don't, I'm not giving you an appointment. But I'll give you guys the link, so I'll keep you guys posted.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. We had fun.
Appreciate
Hey,
it. Appreciate you
hell
guys
yeah.
for inviting me.
Of course. Until next time.
Holla.